Welcome back to another video. We're going to be making an early prediction on the Tai Tuivasa versus Sergei Pavlovich fight coming up in about a week and a half. Made this one a little bit late, but you can also use this kind of as like a detailed prediction for the fight coming up. I believe I also made a Holland and Wonder Boy early prediction video for that fight also that is going to be headlining next week's card. So if you want to check that out, you can do that. Also, I think I'll probably keep my prediction the same here and for that Holland and Wonder Boy fight. Before we get into here, first off, if you want to join the Tapology Group, the link will be in the description down below. There's about 4 or 5 people in there, so you can just need to create an account. It'll record your record and everything like that. Have a discussion group. See all my picks, what I got wrong, and how I want to, or how I pick the fights, like what rounds and things like that. It'll be out before my full card prediction videos if you wanted to check that out. But you don't have to. But let's get right into the video. I don't think I have anything else to discuss here. A very fun matchup. I think someone will definitely get KO'd in this fight without a doubt. Super explosive guys, without a doubt. So just to go into their last few fights, I'm just going to run through that real quick, and then I'll get into my breakdown a little bit more. So for Tai Tuivasa, his last few fights, Greg Hardy in the first round, he kind of got rocked and then came back and then knocked out Greg Hardy pretty much out cold. Augusto Sakai, it was a little competitive in that first round. He didn't really commit to too much. Second round came out and just absolutely took Sakai out. Derek Lewis KO'd him in the second round. Dealt with Derek Lewis's punches pretty well in that fight. Cyril Gane, third round, he did get KO'd pretty brutally, I'm not going to lie. It was a very brutal finish. Actually, oh man, the reason why I'm laughing is because every time I think of that fight, I just remember Tai Tuivasa getting KO'd. He's like tap dancing when he gets KO'd. I don't know why I find this so funny, but he took a lot of damage in that Cyril Gane fight. Almost won, but took humongous damage in that fight, and it's going to be a really big factor on why I make my pick. The pick that I make later on in this video is just the amount of damage Tai Tuivasa took in that fight is absolutely ridiculous. For Sergei Pavlovich, his last couple fights, his last notable wins, Shamil Abdurakhimov, first round KO, and Derek Lewis, first round KO. Pretty recently, people said it was a little controversial. Derek Lewis put his head down, things like that. You can argue that the ref made a decent stoppage there, but his last 5 wins have been by first round KO. So it looks like if you're going statistically, it'll end first round KO if Sergei Pavlovich wins. Tai Tuivasa, it'll probably end in first or second round if he's going to win. So likely won't go to the decision in this matchup without a doubt. For Sergei Pavlovich, they're around the same age, so I won't get too far in there, but the betting lines are actually pretty interesting in this one. Tai Tuivasa is a slight underdog, which I'm fine with, but I think Sergei Pavlovich would be a good bet here, in my opinion. At least for me. He will also have a, a 9-inch reach advantage, which is pretty steep. A pretty good reach advantage to have, especially over another heavyweight. Very impressive reach advantage, actually. I think it will be very beneficial for him in this matchup. For this one, I just think I'm just going to get more into why I'm going to choose the person I'm about to choose. It's going to be a short, quick video here. I'm going to choose Sergei Pavlovich in this matchup just solely based on, I think, what was it, like less than 3 months ago, 2.5 months ago? Tai Tuivasa took so much damage against Cyril Gane. I just can't. I can't pick him here because when you take a lot of damage like that and you're going against a super powerful guy in Sergei Pavlovich, he's going to take advantage of that. You saw a guy like Derek Lewis who got, I believe, KO'd by Tai Tuivasa and then fought Sergei Pavlovich, kind of went out. Like you can argue that chin kind of went a little bit against Tai Tuivasa because he took a lot of damage there, but you can say he kind of gave up. Sergei Pavlovich hurt him really badly. A guy like Derek Lewis who has titanic power also. I just think the reach advantage and Tai Tuivasa taking tons of damage in his last fight are not going to help him in this matchup. I'm surprised they made this matchup. You would think that they would want a guy like Tai Tuivasa to rise up the rankings a little bit, or they want to make him like their own little Derek Lewis because Derek Lewis is getting older. Maybe they want him to sit at the bottom and just knock some fools out and do some more shoeies and things to make him a little bit more marketable, like put him in the middle of a main card. I don't know. I would think they would want to raise him up a little bit in the rankings. I'm surprised they made this fight, especially a guy with Titanic power. I'm surprised Tai Tuivasa accepted this fight on such like a notice, like 2.5 months from his last fight. I think that's absolutely insane. Tons of damage, tons of body damage. Got hurt a lot to the head, first, second, and third round. So much damage. I just don't understand the thought process on taking this fight at all. But I'm going to go Sergei Pavlovich I'm going to go first round KO. I think it'll be, I don't know if it'll be quick, but I think they'll be at a little standstill early on, and I think Sergei Pavlovich will start throwing. And we'll catch Tai Tuivasa. Maybe they rock each other, and then Sergei ends up getting him again, but I just don't see Tai Tuivasa winning this fight. If Sergei Pavlovich is able to get Derek Lewis out of there pretty quickly, I think he's going to be able to do the same against Tai Tuivasa, especially after the amount of damage he took in his last fight. So yeah, I'm going to go Sergei Pavlovich by probably like first or second round KO. I'm leaning towards first round KO though. First round KO for Sergei Pavlovich. That's what I have on this prediction. It was actually pretty short. Nothing to get in here too much here, but I have a list of early predictions to make. And I'll probably start unloading within the next few weeks before these cards, because we got a lot of good cards coming up. This upcoming one for the Wonder Boy and Holland one, I'm not too sure what early predictions I should do for that one, because I don't know if people would watch the Derek Brunson and Roman Dolidze, because not Derek Brunson. Derek Brunson just pulled out, so it'd be Roman Dolidze versus Jack Hermanson. RDA versus Brian Barberena. I don't think people would watch that. It's just these little fights. So I'll probably move on to 282, like a Paddy Pimblett versus Jared Gordon early prediction, Bryce Mitchell versus Ilya Topuria early prediction, Armin Saruki and Dmitry Ismagulov early prediction, Jeff Neal, Shavkat, things like that. Figueiredo, Moreno. I think I already did a Cannonier Strickland one, right? I think I did. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I was going to say something else, like what videos are going to come up, but kind of gave you my ideas on my early predictions coming up soon. So likely I'm going to try and get the full card predictions for the fight Nate for Holland and Wonder Boy out on Sunday. I'm going to try, because it is a holiday week, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.